Hi guys, I'm back in Zoom today. I wanted to take some time to show you one of my favorite tools. Where is it? Okay, so here on this screen, I don't know if we can see it. It's probably not coming through very well. Or is it? I know it's on my screen. Okay, it's right there next to Gap. So it's right here. You can't tell it, it's Home Depot. So we're just going to go to the screenshots. I couldn't figure out how to record this screen very well and do it on Zoom. So I did screenshots, and I'm going to share my screen so I can take you through it so you can see what I'm showing you and you can understand why my Home Depot app is one of my favorite tools. And I'm going to slide through here and we're going to look at this Home Depot app. So if you don't have Home Depot on your phone, go to the Play Store, go to the App Store, wherever it is you get your apps, download Home Depot. It's basically homedepot.com on the internet, but when you use it on your phone, it's a little bit different. All apps are a little bit different on the internet and the phone. And when you use Home Depot on your phone and you have it on your phone when you're in the store, you can do some cool things with it. We're going to click on that Home Depot button, and when I click on mine, it opens up to this page. It tells me that I need to spend $4,000 more until I get my next perk. I'll show you what that means. And it says my preferred store is North Kansas City. Not really. The North Kansas City store was the last store I put in the app when I was in the store. And I'll show you how I use it in a minute, but you can use the app to find things in the store. So I'd put North Kansas City in my app so I could find it. But I wanted to take you through some of the tabs and show you what I like about it. So first, let's go to the next screen. And I clicked on perks. So if I was here, I clicked right here on this perks button. I can also click on accounts and then on perks, but we're just going to click on perks. And it says I have $4,000 to spend until my next perk. What does that mean for you? So if you're an average person that goes shopping at Home Depot and you have this app and you add your credit cards to it so it can track it, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But as you add that in, it tracks how much money you spend. And when you spend your first $2,500, they're going to give you a $25 perk. And what's that? That's $25 free money. When you spend another $2,500, you get another perk. And as you add up, now I'm in the 5,000 increments. So every $5,000 I spend, I get a $50 free money. So what does that look like? Well, here it tells me that I'm going to get $50 in extra rewards, or I can do a tool rental. You can do a little bit more if you do the tool rental. And I have a $50 perks right here in my account. So I spent my $5,000. It says, oh, you get to choose your perk. Do you want $50? Do you want $100? I picked $50. It added it to it. I tried to show you what it looks like. Basically, it's a gift card on your phone. Couldn't take a screenshot of that. Although strangely enough, you can take a picture of it. So if I'm going to go shopping, or I'm going to have my husband go shopping for something right now today, I can open this up on my app, take a picture of it with his phone, and he can go shopping with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Or you just make sure that you have the person with the app and that knows how to work the app takes the phone with the Pro Extra Rewards, $50 off of whatever you're buying at Home Depot. Pretty cool, huh? So let's go on and talk about a few other perks. One other perk, it's not on here. I don't know where it's at, but I've noticed if you just have this on your phone, you've registered with it, you've downloaded it on your phone, you've created an account with your email and password. When you have that on your phone, about every couple of months, I get an email that says, oh, you have a special perk. You can go spend $3 on a beverage at Home Depot, or $3 on a soda, or $6. So basically, 3 to 5 times a year, they give you a free snack at Home Depot. So while you're out there shopping, you can go get yourself something to eat or drink. So that's another perk you get just for having the app on the phone. So what else can we click on? So if you notice here, it now says account instead of perks. So I click this account tab. And what can we do? I would do this more probably on the computer because it's easier to see, but purchase history, you can go through and pull up all of your receipts for a certain time frame. So let's say you bought, I don't know, you bought a mirror to put in your rehab in your, put in a bathroom in one of your rehabs, or you bought knobs for your kitchen and you have extra and you want to take it back and you're like, man, I had that receipt, I lost it, where did it go? Well, you can go into this purchase history and you can download that receipt and take it back to the store, or you could probably show them in the app and get your return that way. That's better than getting store credit. The other thing, the purchase history I use it for, I don't know if you've heard about it, I've talked about it before on other things, but we have an 11% rebate here in Kansas City for anyone that shops at Home Depot, because we have Menards in town. So about once a month, I go into my purchase history and pull up all of my in-store receipts. It doesn't always work with online receipts, mostly in-store receipts. And I go through and make sure they've all been entered into my 11% rebate system so that I can get 11% back on everything I've spent. The other thing you might want to do, let's say you order things regularly or you've bought something in the past and you want to order it again. You can go in to buy it again. We've already bought it once. Let's just buy it again. Anything we purchased in the last 6 months, we can reorder it. If you have job quotes, so let's say you're doing volume discount pricing. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but you want to know how much that's going to cost. Or you went into the cabinet department and ordered a quote on cabinets, or you owed it, whatever it might have been, your job quotes will be right here. Then if we keep scrolling down, you can add or edit purchase order or job names. So if you're, rehabbing a bunch of houses and you want to put your job names in here, you can go in here and add them in advance. So when you're in the store, and Don likes to go to the pro desk and go, I want a big receipt. I don't know if you know what a big receipt is, but it's more itemized so you can tell exactly what you're getting. When you go and ask for a big receipt, the person at the cash register can go, oh, do you want a purchase order number on that or a job name? And if you've already put your job names in there, they're already in there, they can manually add them too. A product list. So if you buy the same things over and over, you can say, okay, here's my standard bathroom list. You can put it right in there. You can build that list, or your standard kitchen list, whatever that might be. Now here's the other tab, cards and accounts. That's where you add in all of your credit cards, all of your gift cards, and it will track your spend for that Pro Perks reward that I was talking about earlier. You can also enter your Home Depot credit cards. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of a secret on these accounts. If you're a member of, not only a secret on the accounts, but a secret of how to get another 2% back. So you get your 11% just by entering everything in to match with Menards. That doesn't always work. Since COVID hit, they've been running approximately, say, March till about the end of the year. They've been running that 11% rebate continuously. They take a break right after Christmas and don't run it for a while. If we get back to what it was before COVID, Menards would run that like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Home Depot did the exact same thing, and it only works in markets where there is a Menards. So if you live in an area where there are no Menards, you don't know what Menards is, this won't work for you. But we can all get a 2% rebate. And there's a special thing you need to do. You need to become a member. Got to stop and get a drink. You can become a member of my organization here in Kansas City, Mid-America Association of Real Estate Investors. Membership's $99 a year. Very well worth it if you spend a lot of money at Home Depot. You can get your membership, and then we have a code to put in the pricing. I'm going to show you on pricing here in a little bit. But we have a code you can put in, and it will, when it tracks all your purchases with your cards and your accounts in the system, you get a 2% rebate and a gift card. So you spend $5,000 first half of the year, $5,000 the second half of the year, and you get a 2% rebate each time. So if you spend $5,000 each half, or $10,000 in a year, that will basically give you enough of a rebate to pay for your Marriott membership. You spend any more than that, and well, then you're making money. So let's move on. What else did I have in here? So I clicked on the cards and accounts, and you can enter your credit cards. I have 9. You should never take them out. When I get gift cards, so I get an 11% rebate. I get a gift card on my 2% rebate. I put those in there. Those pro extra dollars, those pro perks rewards, you can enter those in there. So that $50 reward I have, I can add that as a pro extra dollar into my payment method. You can add in checking accounts if you write checks. Some areas, I don't have this. I don't know exactly how it works, but I understand you can get key tags that they can scan at the register, and you can enter those in as well. And PayPal, nobody's ever told me what that is. Maybe you can use PayPal for shopping online, in which case you would enter your PayPal account and it would track that, I would guess. I've never used it. So what else can we add in? Let's see here. So we're going to go from account, perks, we're going to go to pricing. So that is going to tell us our pricing tiers. So when you spend more money at Home Depot, you go to a different pricing tier. Or if you're in a part of a national program like I am, you go into a different pricing tier. So under pricing, it shows me how much I've spent this year at Home Depot and how much money I've saved. So I've saved $208. I think that's my Pro Perks rewards so far. And then based on your spend, you get in different tiers of savings on paint. The highest tier you can get, which is 20% off, is the gold tier. And because I'm a member of my association, member of Mary, if you're not in Kansas City and you don't want to join Mary, look for a group that's part of National RIA. You can get the same thing through your local group. But being a member, I'm gold tier, so I get 20% off on paint. Oh, same screen. Let's see what else we got. So here we are. We have our gold tier and 70% on paint. So that's Behr, Kills, any of the paints that they sell at Home Depot. And let's see here. How do you, another pricing tier is volume pricing. Now, I've mentioned that briefly. Here's how it works. I think I got this all on the next screen. You join Pro Extra, it's free. Then you shop in your store and you fill up your cart. So you can do it online, or we do it by store code. Stop at the store and ask them what to write down. And then you can take that list of items, either put together your shopping cart online or in the store. You can take it to the pro desk and say, hey, can you give me a quote on this? And if you're spending, I believe the minimum is $1,500 at one time, they will give you discounts based on what you're buying. Each one's a little bit different. And then if you come back within the next 14 days on that job cost and you spend $5, or you spend $500, or you spend $5,000, you can still get volume discount pricing on that. So I believe it's a $1,500 minimum, and within 2 weeks you can keep adding. And then you can, if you come in every day for the next month, you can keep adding. Then we have the last one, national account incentives. This is where you can enter your national account. So if you're a member of our organization at Mary, we have a special code. You enter it in here, and it will tell you what the agreement code is, what it's called, when did you enroll, and when does the period end, so you know when the next time it starts over. If you join Mary or a member of National RIA, we will show you how to put that in. We have a guidebook that tells you how to put that in. And I'm going to tell you, it's probably a lot easier to do it on the computer. It's just a little bit harder to find this pricing button online than it is on your app. Now, here is why I have North Kansas City in my app. So let's say I go shopping at the North Kansas City store, and I don't know where anything is in the North Kansas City store. I'm pretty much that way. We seem to go in a different Home Depot every other week. So we don't know where anything is other than the basic layouts of Home Depot. And some of them are widely different. I don't know where I'm going. So let's say this trip, I was looking for rakes. So I go to the search box up here at the top and I put in rake. And it tells me here's rakes. Okay. Well, I want to know where the rakes are in this store. So I'm going to take that available in store today, and I'm going to slide that button over. And then it says, let's see here, tells me exactly where this anvil rake is. It's in aisle 47, bay 14. So I could go to find aisle 47 And with a little work, you can figure out where bay 14 is, but by then you'll probably have found the regs. I found that bay thing to be really helpful if I'm looking for a little teeny tiny thing or something they wouldn't have a lot of. I've looked for some really obscure things and I've been able to find it because I can use this app. The other thing that's really cool, it'll tell you, hey, this Ames rake, the Gladstone store doesn't have it, or the North Kansas City store doesn't have it, but the Gladstone store does. It's 6.2 miles away. So I could say, oh, you know, I might be looking for, let's say it's doorknobs. We do that a lot. We're looking for doorknobs. We're at a store. We have exactly what we want in our hand, but there's only 5. You can search for that item on the app and it'll say, oh, you can get the other 5 you need at this store. It's nearby, or you might have to go to several different stores as well. So that's one of the main reasons I like this tool is I can figure out where everything is. There, I'm back. So that gives you an idea today. That's one of my favorite tools is the Home Depot app on my cell phone, but I use it on the computer too. It's a little bit easier on certain things. And, you know, if you're like me with these little glasses and try and read those little things on the phone, when I'm entering receipts and things, I like to do it on the computer because I can make it as big as I need to, and it's much easier to read than it is on the phone. So that's it for today. Catch you next time.